Hi, I'm Cole Magna with the Lab Sofa, and today me and my colleague Jake Buckhead are going to be interviewing WHS alum Keegan Kerr on his experiences in college.
First, I'd like to thank you, Keegan, for letting us have this interview.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, thanks for interviewing me.
And how about just to start, tell us a little bit about yourself. What college you go to, what major, any activities?
Yeah, so I'm at UMass Amherst. I'm a freshman. I'm in the Eisenberg School of Management, but I'm undecided. I am
Mhm.
probably going to choose finance as my major, and I am also thinking about double majoring in journalism.
Mm.
Um, I'm also in the honors college here on campus, and what else? I play intramural soccer and softball here too. So
Mm.
yeah.
What was there like a primary factor behind your choice of UMass Amos?
Yeah. So my dad went here. My sister went here. I knew the school pretty well. Um, it's close to home. It's only like an hour, 20 minutes from Westboro. It has a good business school, which was one of my top priorities. Um, and also, well, so when I was choosing, I was deciding between here and Penn State. And that's when the pandemic hit back in
Mm.
March 2020, and I wasn't really sure what the future was going to be, so I wanted to be close to home. So
Yeah. I think now people are still having to deal with that. Uh,
yeah, of course, yeah.
yeah, it looks like you're in a dorm now. Have you been at UMass all year, or is that recent?
No, so the first semester UMass was remote, so I took classes in my basement. So yeah, I moved in January. Still, most of my classes are online, but I do have some in person classes. That's good.
Yeah, that's and I know like I'm a senior now and I'm deciding what college to go to. And I'm just wondering, is there anything kind of specific or niche that you didn't maybe think of when you were applying, but now that you're there, you're like, oh, this people should know about this.
Um, huh. I mean, I think you have, well, one thing is food's really important. You want to go to a school that has good food. Is like top ranked in the country for food. Uh, it's not unimportant because you're going to be eating there 3 times a day for 4 years. So you want to make sure the food's good. Um, Also, it's you should I don't know what schools you guys are looking at like size wise, but like big school, it's kind of a cliche, but big schools really don't feel that big once you're there. Like you find your group of people, and yeah, it turns into a pretty small school really quick. So
That's that's good to know. And I imagine for some small schools, it's the same thing, right?
yeah, yeah,
You find a group.
yeah.
Uh, um,
What schools are you
Um,
guys looking at? Sorry, but
no, right now I'm looking at American University. That's kind of the main one, and maybe Gettysburg, which is extremely small compared
yeah,
to especially UMass.
yeah. That's cool.
yeah, I'm a sophomore, so I got a few years before I or I
Uh,
guess I really should be focusing now, but haven't thought about it too much.
yeah, you got some time.
So how has journalism helped you when you got to college?
I would say that it's helped my writing a lot. Journalism, you have to be concise a lot. You have um, you put the most important stuff first, and you a lot of times there's like word limits. Um, Especially once you get to college, you have essays that are like 1,000 words, 2,000 words, and so it helps you being concise. Also, it's like the digital aspects of journalism, knowing how to use like editing software and stuff. I don't know if you guys have gone to like Westboro TV at all, done that.
No,
Um,
because of COVID, we've been kind of limited in what we've been able to
uh,
do.
yeah. Um, Also, just like uh, being able to like go outside my comfort zone. Like journalism helped a lot with that. Like I wasn't really good at like interviewing people in high school and like asking people questions, like especially like adults. And so when you get to college, you have to communicate with your professors a lot. And yeah, I would say that like journalism helped with that, definitely.
You mentioned that you play intramural soccer. Any other activities are a part of? And I guess just like, do you plan on being any in the future?
No, so I do intramural soccer and softball. Right now, there's not too much going on campus because of COVID. I plan on joining some business related clubs next semester. There's a sales club and there's a management club that I'm probably joining. Other than that, not really. Not at the moment, no. So.
Is business also kind of outside your comfort zone as with journalism, or is that something more comfortable with?
Yeah, I mean, I took some business classes in high school, so I knew I wanted to do that. And but this is sorry, my phone keeps going off.
It's all good.
No, I kind of knew that I wanted to have a business background going into college. And sorry. And
It's all good.
No, yeah, I'd say I'm much more comfortable taking in Eisenberg School of Management. I like my classes there and everything. So
Would you recommend journalism to students to participate in journalism?
I'm sorry, you kind of cut out at the end there.
Would you recommend journalism to students to go into advanced journalism?
100%. That was one of my favorite classes in high school. I would just say like the step from journalism 1 to journalism 2 is a lot because you do a lot more on camera work and stuff with journalism 2. But advanced journalism, that's when you can really be like as creative as you want. And I would just say like take advantage of that. When I was in advanced journalism, I was a co-editor, so I helped craft some of the like initiatives we wanted to do for the year. And I also I did podcasts. I did the Rec Ball show. I was at Westboro TV like twice a week. I did basketball games. I was a commentator for those. So yeah, it was a ton of fun. I definitely recommend it. Even if you're not planning on doing journalism in college, it's still a great experience.
So it sounds like advanced journalism has a lot of side stuff that you wouldn't normally consider.
Oh yeah,
in a normal class.
There's no other class I think that I took in high school that was like allowed you to be creative like that, and you still get to practice like really important skills that regardless of what you do as in college or in your career, that it'll help you.
Is there anything else you would like to share?
I mean, I don't know. Do you guys have any other questions about college or anything? Or?
Sure. Specifically about UMass, I know some colleges, kind of based on their location, have been getting COVID shots to students. Do you know, is anything like that happening at UMass?
Yeah, so UMass is one of the mass vaccination sites. I think they're doing like maybe like 1,000 shots a day on campus here, but it's mostly community. Some students are getting it. I got mine, but it wasn't with the school. But yeah, UMass has. I don't think a lot of schools are like this, but just because of the size of UMass and it's out in Western Mass, that yeah, we have good like vaccine capabilities out here, which is good.
Has UMass been saying kind of what the protocol on normal is going to be next year? Do they hope it can be back to normal?
Yeah, so I think there's like 6,000 kids on campus right now. next year they want 13,000 kids on campus, which is almost full capacity. I think they're gonna have like a couple thousand like quarantines, like a few hundred rooms for quarantine, so like a couple thousand kids could be in there. But yeah, they want full in-person classes. Right now I'm in a single, like most kids are in singles just for COVID reasons, but they're gonna have doubles and stuff again next year. So yeah.
So they hope to return to normal, hopefully.
They hope to be like as normal as possible. They're probably also going to require vaccines for students. So.
Oh yeah, you think so?
Yeah, we just got an email that if the like vaccine supply is like enough, then they're going to require it. So yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see even at the local level here, if it's mandatory or not.
Yeah, for high school students and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for joining us. It's a great interview.
Yeah. Thanks for interviewing me, guys. If you have any more questions, like feel free to reach out. I'm around a lot, so.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
All right. Yeah. Good luck, guys. I'll talk to you later.
All right.